You are not going to believe this, but Carol Burnett is getting exposed for being a cheater. Now there's an entire investigation going on because of this involving Chariss Throne, Julia LouisDreyfus, and Allison Janney, and I am just dying to talk about it with you. There's a lot to unpack here, so before we do, if you're new here, hi, I'm John Joseph, and I am your mom and grandma's favorite influencer because I create content about your favorite old Hollywood stars. So if you want more videos like the one you're seeing right now about Carol Burnett, be sure to hit that follow button. In case you missed it, Julia LouisDreyfus was on Jimmy Kimmel's talk show, and during their interview, he brought up the fact that she has a podcast where she interviews older women she admires, and that she recently had Carol Burnett on, and he brought up the fact that Julia got emotional when talking to Carol Burnett. Julia told Jimmy that she started sobbing when she went to introduce her, and honestly, I can't say I blame her, it's Carol Burnett. But anyways, now, Julia went on record to say that after getting along during the interview and eventually finding out that they lived in the same area, her and Carol Burnett are actually very good friends now. So much so that they go to dinner every few months, and every morning Carol Burnett sends her Wordle scores. And fun fact, I guess Carol Burnett is very good at Wordle. So good that she's constantly figuring out her Wordles in 2 tries. Now, after hearing this, Jimmy Kimmel is convinced that Carol Burnett is cheating. For some reason, he just doesn't believe that she can constantly guess the Wordles in 2 tries. So although Julia is convinced that Carol is that good, Jimmy has decided to start an investigation. Which brings us to the next day when Allison Janney was on his show. And when she sat down, she was immediately grilled on what she thought of Carol Burnett's Wordle skills. And that's when Allison Janney went on record to say that she didn't realize that Carol was playing with so many people. Come to find out, not only is she playing with Julia LouisDreyfus and Allison Janney, Carol is also playing with Chariss Throne. And according to Allison Janney, one time she was in an interview, and that interviewer is also receiving Carol Burnett's Wordle scores. Jimmy went on record to say that he feels it's impossible for Carol to be this good at Wordle, and Allison said that she also feels it's impossible. And that she only has these thoughts about Carol because she's been guilty of cheating herself. Because the devil works hard, but Jimmy Kimmel works harder. A few days ago, Chariss Throne was on his show, and Jimmy shared with her that now that he started this investigation, he has joined Chariss in receiving morning text messages from Carol Burnett with her Wordle scores. And although Chariss says that she's very honored to be receiving these text messages from an icon like Carol Burnett, she also believes that she's an effing cheat. Charlie's words, not mine. Now, this is the kind of drama I signed up for in 2025, and I will of course give you any updates I find. But Carol Burnett, if you see this, either make a TikTok explaining herself, or go on Jimmy Kimmel's show and put these rumors to rest once and for all. Only if I can be in the audience though.